We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Claudio Marchisio, I think, is one to single out. He has all the tools for a complete midfielder, but his greatest appetite is for the opposition's penalty box, and if there's any doubt, he'll just bust a gut to get forward, and he's always willing to take a risk.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Looks to slip it through. That's got paid to a promising move. Sergio Busquets looks to dink one in. Messi! It's a loose ball. Turns and goes back. And it's Iniesta. Sergio Busquets. Iniesta. Played out to the wing. It'll be a corner. Clears it out of harm's way. Goes for goal! Always going over the top.
Yeah, high and pretty harmless, but as long as he learns his lesson, I think next time his focus has got to be on just keeping it down. I just really like the way they've started with such intensity, Peter.
Alexandro needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Towering header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Marchisio pushes it out wide. Now the cross. And he's done it! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Daniel Alves. Pjanic. So they got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Iniesta plays it out to the wing. Neymar passes it through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Khedira. Dybala. Shots on! Higuain shoots! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Arda Turan tries to get it forward quickly. It's a long forward pass. Khedira tries a long pass towards the front. Thrust towards the front line. Now it's Higuain. Great leap! They are rampant! And they are disappearing out of sight! A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Luis Suarez. And it's Dybala. Marquisio. He's through. He's away. And Dybala! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Iniesta. Out to the left it goes. Jordi Alba. Who's going to make this theirs? Marquisio goes long and forward. Dani Alves. Plotting from out on the right-hand side. Whipped in. Gets up to head it! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Hernandez tries the route one option. And it's Higuain. Higuain. Roberto pumps it forwards. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Messi, Luis Suarez, Alexandro, Dybala. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
It's looking very much like game, set and match, a half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Marquisio with a delicate ball. No mistake! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Luis Suarez beats the offside trap. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Dybala. On a strong run down the right. Tries to dink it in. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lobs it in gently. Chip through. Can he finish? Gorgeous from Dybala!
Unbelievable.
Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
Long and high towards the flank. Fires it in low. And it's Jordi Alba. Is it in? He steered it beyond the post. Where to from here? Alexandro drives forward with purpose. Roberto battles to win it back. Spoon forward. No way through there. And he's made certain that won't get through. Jordi Alba plays it long. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Firmly met. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Marquisio, who does have an assist to his name. Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. Roberto could try cutting inside here. It's a goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Hernandez. Luis Suarez decides to play it back. Looking to shoot! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Marquisio. And it's Lichtsteiner. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. Lichtsteiner looking to get on the end of this. The hard part right, but the rest wrong.
I think he's done very well to get into such a good position in front of the goal, but he just couldn't put in the telling touch.
Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, one moment there was a little bit of space, Peter, they could have worked with, but the next it was shut down, and it was shut down extremely well.
Roberto. Arda Turan. Marquisio did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! In it goes!
Cuadrado simply wasn't going to decline an invitation like that. He knows that they've got the passers in this side that will find him, and his job was just to make sure he didn't stray offside, and it worked an absolute treat.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Marquisio with the ball through.
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Roberto knocks it towards the front. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Well read, he's sorted that out. He can get that clear. Now it's Higuain. Tries a through ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Arda Turan. Luis Suarez passes it through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? So that's it, it is all over. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
An engaging game that was never going to get me on the edge of my seat, but it offered a good technical duel with the right results, so no complaints from me.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
So it's down to business here. Dawson tries to get it forward quickly. Nicely measured pass. Hart deals with it effortlessly. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Clearance now, can they make something of it? Lajic to Silvestri. Iago Falque to Silvestri. Aimed long and direct. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Out to the left it goes. Promising cross. No, that's not going to find its target. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, good interception. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. De Silvestri. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And he's there to hoof it away. Done very well to intervene. Olsen pumps it upfield. Tries a through ball. Can he find a finish now? Rondon passes it through. Played out to the right. Great run this. He's covered quite a distance. Crosses in a low one. That's not the cross he had in mind. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to switch the play. Iago Falque. What an adventurous run from a defender. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now the pass. Rondon. Looks like a good ball through. Fires from distance. De Silvestri. Iago Falque. A goal now would certainly liven things up. Looks to slip it through. De Silvestri. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Chadley with a delicate ball. Who's going to make this theirs? Tries a through ball. De Silvestri with the cross. We hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Torino worked the aerial route pretty well, even if it is predictable and a bit one-dimensional, so I'd expect less of that and a bit more variation from here.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Plays it out to the wing. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Darren Fletcher. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Morrison. Neon. Spoon forward. Darren Fletcher. Rondon. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Iago Falque.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Iago Falque. De Silvestri. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Looks to dink one in. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Passes it through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Johnny Evans. Plays a clever pass. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. De Silvestri boots it upfield. It's a loose ball. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Rondon beats the offside trap. Rondon was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress, and he has been fouled there. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He'll fancy himself from here. Chadley! He's come loose.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out. I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Aimed long and direct. McManaman charges in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's gone for a throw-in. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looks like a good ball through. Berahino has a go!
Well, with the team's level now, possession is everything for him. He can't keep giving it away.
Well, decisive action by the goalkeeper. He knew he had to get that done. Olsen. Morrison. Into the channel, drilled in low. And back out it comes.
Oh, for something that looks so promising as well. That was a big letdown.
Neon with the ball through. It's good distance on it. Darren Fletcher. They are right into last chance territory. He's gone for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Berahino. Morrison. Final seconds, this has to be it. It's a long forward pass. And that will be the final act. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think they'll be a little irked by the fact that they had control.